So we took the kids to the Tantalus Hidden Waterfall the other day, and
Slow down.
I had to start this portion of the video a little bit late because right after we left the car, it started pouring down rain on us. It dumped on us for probably half an hour or so. So definitely had to start the video later in the hike just because of the rain, and my GoPro wasn't charged, and long story. But so yeah, I had to use my phone the whole time.
They're slick.
But yeah, no, it's a great trail. It was super busy that morning because of the fact that there's a lot of trail runners that were preparing for a trail run that's out there actually this coming weekend. So it was relatively busy that morning. The parking lot was full, but it's a great trail. It's well maintained. It doesn't get a lot of traffic like a lot of the popular hiking trails, but in my opinion, I feel like if people knew more about this area, they would definitely spend a lot more time in it. And where you access this trail, also, I've never had to deal with smash and grabs there, which, like, if you're up on the Round Top Drive, a lot of times you do, just because it's a little bit more remote up there. At least that part of Tantalus. And so yeah, it was definitely wet that day just because of the rain, but it was great conditions. I couldn't have asked for anything more. The kids were high spirits the whole time. They did great all the way through, hiking up the trail. Even when we started hiking off the trail, they were champs. Like, how lush and green it is out there is astounding. It's gorgeous. I could probably think of a million different words to use, but none of them will come close enough. We had the kids in the swimsuits for their little hiking outfits because of the fact that figured that they'd play in the stream and whatnot while we're up there. This part, I didn't understand if the steps were eroded. I skipped through it, looks like, yeah. But those steps were kind of eroded, I think, but that was probably the worst part of the trail, which is easily passable. So now we're off trail, and we're making our way to the, in quotes, hidden waterfall. This part, there's a good 10-foot drop off at the least on that side. So just be careful. I've never seen the water raging through here. Of course,
just watch your step.
Conditions that could be different, but today it was super calm.
Let me go first,
nice
Daddy.
steady flow though.
First. Thank you, baby.
The trail to the hidden falls after you go off the main trail, you're probably gonna have to duck majority of the way, or at least half the way. The brush is pretty low and whatnot, but it's really not that big of a deal. I had a pretty big bag on this day, and I wasn't getting caught by anything or anything like that.
Got it, baby.
It's gonna be a number of logs that we're gonna have to step over. Kids did just fine with that.
You doing okay?
Good job.
Good job, baby.
Ready for me, Daddy? Yep. Okay, Grandpa.
Oh my goodness.
James, quit trying to.
Another log.
Yeah, you're gonna get muddy right here, buddy.
A little muddy. Such a nice little spot back here though. We were there for an hour and didn't see anyone. No one else showed up and whatnot, and we've been to the waterfall a few times now, this one in particular, and each time that we had been, no one showed up, which is awesome, for the solitude and just
watch the log.
Just kind of privacy, just having it to yourself.
Woo!
There's a cool little cave that is there, kind of messed around.
You
a
want
little
to?
bit.
No, I said I didn't.
But didn't
You
go
go in there,
inside because it looked
Daddy.
super muddy,
I'll go in there.
and
Okay.
Make sure she can't get out.
definitely didn't want to get into that day.
Nope. Okay. Keep climbing, baby.
Now we're climbing up. A lot of roots and whatnot. Depending on how active your kids are and how skilled they are in hiking, they may need help and
Yeah?
they need to be carried in sections.
Keep going.
Um,
Keep going. We're almost there, guys.
This is Addie seeing the waterfall for the first time. She's adorable.
Waterfall!
Go ahead, baby.
And I like
Here we are.
You're okay.
It's honestly such a nice spot. Falls isn't ginormous or anything, but it's worth it. It's a pretty short jaunt out there, especially if you're a runner. You can probably run out there in less than half an hour, like easy. I think round trip it was like 3 miles, and going there it's mostly uphill, but it's not anything super strenuous or anything like that. But yeah, so this just shows our trip back, and so it's going to show a lot more of the trail that I wasn't able to film on the way there because of the rain. So feel free to watch that if that's something that you're interested in seeing the backtrack at least. But yeah, it's definitely one that I suggest looking up and doing some research on and whatnot. It's definitely a fun one. Well, you guys have a good day and aloha.